Hi, I'm Paul, and this week I'm testing one of the monsters of motorcycling, the Kawasaki ZX-14R. Now, if going fast in a straight line is your thing, well, the ZX-14 might well be the bike for you. This bike's come from an era when the manufacturers were just trying to make the fastest motorcycle on the road. Now, this bike's over 2 metres in length, it's got over 200 horsepower, and it'll happily go past 300 kilometres an hour, so it ticks all the right boxes if fast is your thing. This bike is all about that 1400cc power plant, and pretty much whatever gear you're in, whatever revs are on the rev counter, it doesn't matter. You twist that throttle and this thing goes into hyperspace. Now obviously if you've got all that speed, you want a bit of handling and you definitely want a good set of brakes to match. And the brakes on this ZX-14 are absolutely stunning, and we'd say probably the best out of all the hypersport bikes. It handles too. You probably wouldn't want to be taking it around a racetrack in a hurry, but out on the road, through the twisties, down the back roads that we're on here, it actually handles itself pretty well. Now up front is a nice set of 43mm forks which are fully adjustable as you'd expect, as well as Kawasaki's Unitrack rear suspension. So the Kawasaki really does handle well through the twisty stuff and when the road gets a bit bumpy. There's also the most enormous 190 section rear tyre on the back, which gives you that extra grip for when you open those taps. A particularly nice feature on the ZX-14 is the fantastic clocks that it's got up front, with a nice LCD readout in the middle which tells you all sorts of things that you need to know, like your fuel range and your litres per kilometre and that sort of stuff. What it's also got is two whacking great big dials. One's a rev counter, which isn't so important because there's power everywhere, but the other one's the speedo, and you really do need to keep your eyes on that because that needle travels around there very, very fast indeed. Now the standard 2010 ZX-14 comes in at $24,995, which is pretty much on the money for one of these hypersports bikes. This particular bike we've got here is the special edition, as you'll see from the name on the tank, and what it gets is a fancy paint job as well as a fancy seat, and that's an extra $500 at $25,595. So if you want to go fast, but you want to go fast comfortably, get down to your Kawasaki dealer and check out the ZX-14.